Now that we've had a little bit of practice working with our color wheel and our color schemes, we're going to put it to use. So you're going to see that we shared with you a Gravit file. When you open your Gravit file, the first thing you should do is go to File, Save to Cloud As, and put your name in the file. I have mine here. You're going to hit Save. If you notice that it doesn't allow you to hit Save, just hit Enter. It should save it for you. We want this as a backup. God forbid Gravit crashes. You don't want to lose all the work you've done this period. Now, let's start off with what we have to do, which is work with color schemes to create something that looks like pixel art. So let's start with this first one here. I'm going to zoom in a bit so we can see this a little clearer. Right? I want to make an analogous color scheme for this art. Before I even begin, it would really benefit me to kind of plan out my color scheme on my color wheel. So if it's analogous, that means it's next to each other on the color wheel. So I want to stick with kind of orangey yellow tones. I'm going to show you what I mean. Like I like this little section. So I'm going to do yellow, yellow, orange, 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 red. That kind of analogous tone. I'll put 3 to 4 colors just to help me build a nice color scheme. So in order to add color in Gravit, you select your shape with your little pointer tool. And then here where it says fill, if it has a fill inside, it'll show you. If it doesn't, you might have to hit add. So I'm going to click here, that little white box, and I have the option to put some color. So let's start with yellow. And if I don't like this tone of yellow, I have this little slider here I can kind of control. I can move things around. I also like this little function it has here. It's called a mixer. It's right towards the right. You see how it has like different tones of yellow? I just think that helps me kind of figure out what I want, and I like that. Okay, so I have my yellow. I'm going to do my yellowy orange color. I'm going to select the shape again and just repeat this technique until I have about 3 or 4 colors. Now once I'm happy with the choices in my colors, I can start making my pattern or design. So if you think about it this way, it's a whole bunch of boxes, right? We're kind of imitating something called pixel art. And if you've ever seen pixel art, it's basically when art is drawn with a whole bunch of boxes. So if you wanted to make specific types of shapes, I would recommend using the word pixel art and then whatever you want to make in that. You can keep it simple too and just make a really nice pattern. So we're going to start off with the first one in a pattern. And I'm just going to take each box and color it. Now here's where it comes in handy that you did this step first. If I want this box to be orange, I don't have to go through all of this extra stuff. I simply have to click, hit where it says fill, this little plus button, if it doesn't have a fill, and I'm going to hit my eyedropper and just steal the color. I want it to be orange, bam. I don't have to do as much work about finding the color over and over because I already have the color saved here. I'm going to repeat this until I have some sort of pattern or design I really like. Once you're done with your first set, you're going to move on to your next color scheme. And your next color scheme, it should be a complementary color scheme. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to label where your complementary colors are going to be on this color wheel. That way you can steal the color while you work. For the next one, you're going to do a different type of design, pattern, artwork. Get creative with it. You could do smiley faces, hearts, basic simple things. And the last one is triadic. When you are done with all 3, you're going to submit it to us as a JPEG. A quick reminder on how to do that. You're going to go to File, Export, JPEG. Your JPEG should end up in your Downloads folder, and you should be able to upload it to Google Classroom and hit Turn It In. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with.